bum, bum. Hello. All working? What am I missing? If this account is expired yet? It has not. Bum, bum, bum. Guess we could do a daily. Hours, huh? You know, it's not. Oh, no, there's Lauren War, 7 hours. The Desert Rider. You know, if I had some shoulders, I might be able to squeeze a couple more points out of this guy. Yeah. Yeah. The agent first. This one. Hello. Okay. Bum, bum. Maybe if I turn on a little lower light. Maybe a little bit. Turn off this one. How's that look? You look okay? All right. One person. Rox MP. Omni. Well, if we meet him, maybe we'll give him some XP. Yet, as he's doing the daily, he's not camping boots. I just thought of a way of adding another camera. Cool. Yeah, all these are alive, so if he's lower, probably just sitting with his pets on attack somewhere, right? Okay, somebody shoot me and break the root. Thank you. Pleasure doing business with you. There he is. So he's up in here. Is he just sitting? Yep. Literally just sitting. You joined. Oh, thank you for the follow. Fishy Fish. Oh, rated the channel with 6 viewers? Well, thank you, Fishy Fish. Hello. Cheers. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I just logged on, so met some random 18 Trox MP in the subway. So we're gonna give him some XP. That was a waste of a name shot. So how is everybody? So you're just playing AO, Fishy Fish? If so, I gotta give you a follow. Nice. See, nice. So were you guys doing AO Anarchy Online? Curious. People, is my microphone working? Hello, 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 hello. Looks like it's working. Everybody fell asleep, huh? All right. Hold on. I'm killing you. Just give me a minute. You know what? Go to key binding list. There it is. All right. Now I can start to do more damage. Boom, 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 boom. Sneak up onto Abby. That was a horrible aim shot. Hold on 1 second, guys. Hey, Noki. How's it going? Good to see you. One of my org mates said they talked to you about me. Sweet. Are you playing these days? They said you talked well about me, so that means you lied. Oh, yeah, because it's the birthday event that started. World Bosses. I'm only subbed on 2 accounts at the moment. I'm having financial difficulties, so it's a little tough. So I can't do all 7 220 NTs. Been playing June. I haven't tried it yet. What do you think of it so far? And you can join Discord if you want. I'm just playing XP Parry. For some random, like you do. Oh, cool. Well, that's cool. I'll have to give it a try. what I have been doing is I've been starting to stream AO again, but I stream TikTok at night. Um, I'll tell you the story that kind of goes with it. I was in Thailand last year. Well, I went to Thailand, and I had to stop in Japan, and I had like 100 TikTok followers, right? Just mostly friends and stuff. And my phone tells me when I'm in Japan that I have enough followers to go live, right? I'm all, well, hell, what would I go live about? You know, I'm not going to play AO on TikTok, especially not in Thailand. I've been that route. So I'm all, well, you know, I speak like 4 dialects of Thai. Maybe it's time I learned a new language. And so I made a little thing behind my head that said, yep, Noki is here. We like the Noki. Anyway, so I made a graphic image that says, teach me your language. And I put it behind my head, and I figured, you know, somebody'd see it and join my live and start teaching me a language, and that would decide what language I learn next. Because I couldn't decide. Well, lots of people showed up and started teaching me their language. And now each time I stream, I get I get up to 100 new followers a day. And I'm learning like 250 languages. That's what I do on TikTok after I play AO. Well, here, hold on. Here, hold on. Let me tell this guy. Let me show you something. Let's see. Go to Chrome. Oh, world bosses. TikTok.
Americans, we have a big,
Stop.
long.
All right, here,
Bonjour,
check
¿cómo
this
va?
out.
Très bien, PSG, très bien. I was in Singapore last year. أنا كويس.
That's
I am
Arabic.
good. مرحبا كيف حالك؟ أنا كويس. أنا بدار أحكي شوي عربية.
I can speak a little Arabic.
Voila.
I swear.
Wallahi. Voila. Don't know that one. Chinese. Ni hao. Ni hao ma.
Idian Putangwa. Idian.
أنا كويس? What do you mean it's not Arabic at all?
It is Arabic. It means I'm good.
I'm so Oliver. I don't know why you did. Ana Asan.
So anyway, I'm just learning like 250 languages at once. Not an Aatrox in real life, clearly. I don't know why I missed that before. What are you saying about Aatroxes, huh? Huh? What are you saying? Did he die with one hit? Mortis. Yeah, but if you told me a few months ago that I know how to say hello, how are you in over 200 languages, I wouldn't have believed you. Even weird ones like Yupik Eskimo, Alaskan Yupik, Waka Jungachit, Navajo Yaate. $25, cool. Educated breed. Anyway, we're gonna do the TOTW kill 30 cultist mission. So I'm gonna switch to my 35 enforcer. One of my latest toys, I don't think you've seen him, Noki. I decided to put a Howlet on a 35 enforcer. Just because why not?
A Howlet on a 35 Enforcer.
Yup. How's it going?
Oh, well, that's pretty cool.
It's so fun.
I can imagine that it is. I don't have any spectacular twinks at the moment. I have, a 60 engineer who has a big bot. That's about it.
Oh, remember my level 6
I
enforcer?
do. I
I'm trying to
do.
recreate him as a froob.
Oh, that should be fun.
Yeah, so no plus 10 ring, no research. That first level research helps a lot. No complet gloves. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to get a Dantean belt on him. It'll be a lot of work.
Yeah. That it would.
Okay, here he is. Isn't he cute?
Oh, look at it. Look at him. He looks pretty good. I like those shoulder pads.
Yep. Utterly useless except for social.
Well, that's the most important.
Right.
Wearer is right there, is social. I got a couple things I want from the Carbonum Bowl during this event. I've got just about everything else, but
Nice.
there's a few social items I'd love to add to my bags. I just haven't had a whole lot of time to play, and when I do, I'm East Coast time now, so it's 8 p.m. already. I've worked my butt off all day. I'm tired, and so I just kind of vegetate here.
Yeah, so 3 hours difference. So almost 8.
I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. It's literally like the one thing that I am not like. I actually really like where I'm living, and I like the job and all that. But being 3 hours ahead, like my other gaming friends that I play various games with, I can't play with them because they get on. Well, some of them get online at like 10 p.m. And I'm like, that's 1 o'clock in the morning, man. Like, I got to be at work at 6 a.m. I don't have the luxury.
Right.
So I'm a little disappointed about that, but hey, doggo, come here, Steve. I have a dog now. His name's Steve. He's a pug.
Oh, cute.
Steve the pug. He's quite the character. Yeah,
So
aren't you,
you're getting
Steve?
lots of puggishments.
Yes, we are. He's been good. He's about 6 or 7 months old now, and he's a riot. Pugs have such funny personalities.
They do. That's why I mentioned it.
Right? What are you doing, Steve? He's been outside for the last little bit. It's hot here today, but he still needs some outside time, so now he's inside and he's gonna play with all of his toys. Which, because he's a small dog, we have like 1,000,000 cat toys for our cats, and they don't play with them. So a good chunk of those have become Steve toys.
You ever just like totally miss a door? Of course, you're a gamer.
Of course. Hey, what, Steve? I know you're going bananas.
So my TikTok streams, I get like up to 200 viewers at a time.
Wow.
It gets chaotic because they're all like throwing words at me from different languages.
I can imagine.
Well, because it says right above my head, "Teach me your language," right?
Right, yep.
And so they come in and they just start, they'll say like Finnish, Moika, mita kulo. That's hello, how are you in Finnish? Kia ora. Kia ora. That's
Actually,
Maori.
I went live on TikTok the other night, actually, for the first time.
Oh, yeah?
Playing this fishing game called, what is this thing called? Cast and Chill. It's just like a super immersive kind of just, I don't know, it's just a fishing game. And I was bored. And I was like, sure, I'll go live. I won't even like use a mic or anything. I'll just sit here and fish. I did not really get much traction, but there was a handful of viewers here and there. I think a total of like 70 different people joined, but I don't think I had any more than 1 or 2 at any given time.
Yeah, I've only been done it for like, I mean, all total, if you count up all my streams, I've only done it for like maybe a month and a half of total streaming. You know, so I'm approaching 3,000 followers.
Wow.
But I mean, it just gets crazy. And TikTok always says like, "Oh, you got 100% more comments than other people your size, and 100% more new followers, 100% more, you know, everything."
That's
And like
awesome.
each time I stream, like 15 TikTok agencies are all, "We want to support you." No,
That's right. We want to support you. I'm sure.
Hey, big
Oh,
country.
I
How's it
just caught
going?
a big muskie. They want to make money off of you. That's what they want to do, right?
Yeah, yeah. Well, and what they want to do is they want to force me to do PK battles. You know, because they see that I've got like 200 people watching, so they want me to go PK so people will give money, so I'll win. But
Right.
that's not why people are watching my stream. You know what I mean? It's exactly not that. This is my 35 Enforcer. He's just little, but he has a big stick. See? I got it locked because I'm not going to accidentally take that puppy off.
Right.
Because then I have to do all kind of voodoo magic to get it back on. GW.
The voodoo magic.
That's whoa, whoa. That worked. It's like whoa.
And it's equipped.
Yeah. And it's on. What is my 200 blunt sitting at now? 607. So I'm actually 7 points out of OE. And I've got things like Iron Circle running. Cool. Party time. Oh, you saw another name and thought it was... Yeah, no. Nope. Just this one. I'm playing XP Fairy at the moment. This one might be a little twinked also. He's all lol howling. Whoops. Whoops. Wrong way. Got your box to 100? Sweet. Ungipping is the important part.
And when you're doing 6 characters at once, it can be time consuming.
Yeah, the ungipping is the time consuming. But then
and that's
you
why
level
when I'm
so
leveling,
damn fast.
Exactly. That's why when I level a full box up, like I do not spend time putting high implants in and stuff like that. It
Right,
just you level so fast, it's not worth the effort.
So let's see, 100. You're gonna want to do just Shoal Hathlands. And then you're gonna want to jump into Adonis and right when you go to City South, and you cross that little the bridge over to where Dark Ruins are, right? Well, if you head south, there are all those spirits that gather there, right? And the spirit bosses. Turn on your aggression enhancer and AO sharp option under the what is it? The combat handler? What handler am I thinking of? Anyway, but then you can like AFK and get to like 160 like quickly just by standing there. And then you go to Penn, and you know where the temple is, where you go two-time Mahoney or whatever. Those guys respawn so fast, you go right into the first area and just park. And then you're 204.
I wish there was more static dungeons in Shadowlands where you can go to the level, because that used to be one of the fun things I like doing.
Yeah. My very first keeper, I actually took from I got him to 180 within like 10 days, almost strictly just on Shadowlands statics. And how I did it was I just ran in lots of circles and let my heal aura keep me going.
Yeah, because I mean, some of them too, like the respawn rates are pretty quick, and like two of them in Crypt Cave, like I'll go up to like level 40 in the low level one, and I'll still cap out XP and research at the same time until I hit 40, and then I'll jump in the next one, and I'm still capping XP and research in that one too.
Guys, I feel so useless. We will get you belt and this character is just like immensely fun. Because it can team level 25s, right? So right out of the subway, you got a person hanging out with you with a howlet.
Right. Well, so was my box at 60 or 50. I put the Panther on, a 100 pallet. I put all like 3 pairs of CDRs that we got.
Oh yeah, that's right. We camped your CDRs. I remember that.
And then my trader, I put a high level Crut shotgun on, and then I went there and demolished Astar.
Oh, I bet. I can solo Astar on this guy. It's just that I have to run little happy Aatrox circles. Because he hurts. I can like tank him probably up to about like half his hit points. Then I have to shimmy a little bit. Good to have people in Discord again. Doesn't feel so lonely.
Right. Well, I mean, it's good seeing you stream again too.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to start doing it every day. One of the problems is, I just moved and it took a while to get everything back in. My landlord has informed me that he will be selling the place. My new landlord. So I'm gonna have to move again.
Oh, geez.
That sucks.
And it really sucks because I really like this place. It's like,
Are you still in Oregon?
yeah, I'm in Oregon. It's in Eugene, Oregon, but like I'm at the second to the last house in Eugene before you get out of town. It's an old farmhouse, right, with a lot of land, 5 goats hanging out.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and nobody feeds the goats because enough shit grows here that they just feed themselves, right? And they've got their own well and that, so the goats are watered automatically. So it's just like, you know,
Was it
occasionally
Seattle
they'll
or
wander near the house. What?
was it Seattle or Eugene that had like a whole bunch of homeless problems?
All of the problem is Oregon has some very progressive homeless programs, right? Like especially
And
Eugene
very
and Portland.
favorable weather.
And favorable weather. Well, it rains a lot, but and so like, you know, there are lots of shelters and food kitchens and stuff and services where you can go get showers and all kinds of stuff. And so like being homeless here is a lot easier than being homeless in a lot of other places. So it attracts people. Like most of the
You don't
homeless
see a whole lot of
population
homeless.
is, yeah, most of the homeless people here are not from here.
Your father.
I see.
I can describe the population of Eugene as wet guns and granola. People here are like either total right-wing survivalists or they're colored hair granola eaters. If you know what I mean. I'm not disparaging either group. I'm just describing some of their attributes. So I just call it wet guns and granola. It's like there doesn't seem to be... If you go out in public, it doesn't look like there's any middle ground. But there is, because I fucking live here, so...
They see here in San Antonio, it's a big mixture of everything.
Right. Yeah, that's similar to Austin in that, right?
Yeah.
Hey,
I
how's it
know
going, Face?
in Houston, there's a lot of, I mean, some heavier, like Asian culture there, but besides that, I mean, same thing. Like it's a big mixture. But I've been starting to see a lot more homeless here in San Antonio as well.
Well, it's a USA problem currently, so
Oh yeah.
it's just that you can't on modern wages. Most people can't survive on their own, so got to have a really good job or lots of roommates.
Yeah. Especially on a
It's a-
single income marriage, it's hard.
Yep.
I mean, only way I was able to make it, me and my wife together, you know, single income is I was doing overtime every week.
And here we are at level 35 going, no. Oh, there's somebody from Core here. Who is that? The male 666? Who is that? Is that you, Big?
No, that's not me.
I'm all attacking so it goes faster. Good to see EverQuest doing well. Lol.
Nuki Blub.
So, Face, what have you been streaming lately? Nice. Oh, Jenna. Hey, Jenna. That might be Hammer. Jenna owns a ton of my AO merch because she's cool.
You know what's funniest? I probably gifted more, or I've gifted a bunch. I've never bought some for myself.
Yeah, but thank you for doing that, though.
Oh yeah, no, it's no
Contractors
problem.
Showdown.
Are you gonna start doing that still again, or?
Oh, it's up right now. The merch is all alive.
Okay.
I had to put something maybe on my thing that shows that I have merch or AO merch because like there's nothing on my stream that shows it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't. I don't know why I didn't even see it on your Twitch.
Let's see. Just exclamation point merch. It'll probably give the wrong ad. Just go to datgsguy.live.
Okay.
You can actually even watch the stream from there if you don't want Twitch or YouTube. Stream from my own website. It's actually Streamlabs that runs it though, so. Alright, where were we? Oh yeah, we were watching Hill Pets die, because that's probably what's going to happen right there. Jenna in the chat yet? Jenna! All 60-bit servers now, and they're in Vegas, so nice. Oh, I suppose I ought to pay attention for this guy, huh? Stand back.
I mean, you don't have to.
In case I have to fight. Is your heel pet die? Yeah. Okay, he brought back the heel pet. That helps. I'm going down. I know it hurts. You know, I'm only level 35, you know.
You sure it doesn't tickle?
Exarch in the mix. Can I get him before the Exarch gets me? Yes. Alright. We're good. Did my teammate live? How's the AO gear holding up? You're averaging about a level 3. This character doesn't level. It's not smart enough.
Surprised you haven't made a feature to where you can talk and it types in game for you.
Oh, Jenna's got a new phone, so she's working out how to log into the stream. You name it after me too. Level capped by low intelligence? Did you name it after me too? By the way, F-Face here is one of my old high school buddies, actually. And actually junior high school, but if you want to get technical.
Oh, who's that?
The guy in the chat, F-Face,
Oh, okay.
extremely old friend. And although I don't think he's ever forgiven me for hitting him in the head with my Les Paul. That could be problematic.
Who can forgive a memorable moment?
I blame Gibson for that. Here. Yeah, I actually liked the SG better. I just had a Paul. Level 46. Hold on. To 33. Are you 33 yet? 32.
Doing the daily or?
Hey, Jenna, you made it. Yay. You play guitar. I've heard you play guitar. All right. Yeah, 60. Yeah, I've got a little guitar collection next to me. Did I pull them up? The Paul. Actually, see these with my cameras?
Which one would you consider your favorite guitar?
The Jackson. Right now, it's probably my Fender, my Strat. Here's a mini Jackson for fun. My white Strat. And I've got like a 78. I'm not a 78. An 82 Jackson. I've also got a practice guitar. One of those little headless portables. It's fun to play though, but it's all in a bag. So all right, XP. Tell me when you hit 33. Oh, he hit 33. He's all ding. Yay, Jenna. Anyway, Jenna, this is like one of my newest twinks. It's so fun.
You ever gonna go back and try to redo your level 2?
No, I'm gonna redo my level 6. Although somebody said I should make a level 1 enforcer with an icebreaker. That sounded fun. All right, Face.
You bet you can't do a Fear Forge Blade level 1 enforcer.
Fear Forge blades? Those aren't that hard. What's the stats on the Fear Forge? I've never really used them.
It's 301 piercing, 151 sneak attack, 101 fast attack. But they also give.
Are there any?
They also,
yeah, that's piercing, right?
Yeah, but the weapon also too gives you plus 20 piercing. So.
The shoulder do piercing? No, that's one-handed edge and.
Talked about N-ball?
Yeah.
I think N-balls do piercing too.
Okay, so an N-ball. There are no OSBs for piercing, are there? I don't think there are. But I have never checked. Hey,
Yes,
you.
piercing, not N-ball. Yeah, because it does melee energy, one-handed edge, one-handed blood, and piercing.
With CS. Good to see you, Volpew. And hello. All right. What language do you speak, Volpew, by the way?
Volpu is a farming machine.
Volpew rocks.
Yeah,
Volpew is one of my longest followers.
Sold me my last ID that I wanted for the improved thrusting weapons for a stupid amount of credits.
All right. Well, good night, Volpew. Good to see you as usual. Romanian. So, Buna, Sarsan? Did I mention I've been studying a few languages? Yeah, but that's what I do in my life. Somebody just mentions a language. Oh, yeah. What?
I'm not sure if Shades can buff piercing to other people. Yeah. I know Enforcer has buffing.
Yeah,
but yeah, I think it's probably a lot.
Buena Sierra. Yeah, I think I have that one. Let's see. Language. Hello. Open my language text file for Romanian.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey, Jenna.
What up? Howdy, howdy.
Buonasera. Sotto bene? Or as Volpew should say, Talarao.
Yeah. Stick to English, thanks.
Good to hear from you, Jenna.
Haven't been on in a while. Been busy packing. I'm just kind of taking it easy today.
Oh, are you moving?
Oh, as he's back up. Huh? Yeah.
Oh, I'm over by Utila right now.
There you go. There you go. So he's not getting XP.
Oh, did you ding?
Yes, I did.
Yeah,
Sorry.
that's okay. Yeah, so anyway, I've been, for those who didn't hear, I've also been streaming live on TikTok. And I sit with this text file behind my head that says, "Teach me your language." And so I'm learning like 200 or so languages at once.
Oh, wow, that's crazy.
Because I've got no brains in my head.
Yeah.
But what's
Now, where
surprising,
did you say you're at?
I'm learning about 250. I know how to say probably hello, how are you, and a few other words in like over 200 languages now.
Wow.
And so I'm surprised at how much I'm retaining.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
Okay, he's 34
And the more
now.
you speak it, the easier it is.
Yeah, well, you know, I already spoke like 4 dialects of Thai pretty fluently, and you know, and I taught those myself. So I thought that, you know, I'd learn one new language and
it's got to get put away now. What?
oh, he's AFK.
I'm sorry.
Finally. That's all right. So I'm glad the AO stuff is lasting.
It was amazing.
I think it's well made, so but I'd just like to hear from people besides myself.
AO stuff.
You know about the AO stuff, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Knock? Noki?
The AO stuff. I mean, I know.
Oh my
about
gosh,
AO.
really? No, the AO shop. Dark shop.
Oh, you mean the stuff he sells? I mean, I have a
my
couple
AO
coffee mugs. Yeah, well, I bought a coffee mug, and then I won one of the coffee mugs. I have one. It's sitting right next to me. I used it this morning.
That's right. You sent a picture, and it's in like my YouTube video, huh?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, I was 3 shits to the wind that night. But you got your picture.
Nicey nice.
I'm waiting for you when you make or get an AO tumbler, so you know I can take coffee on the go.
I haven't checked their gear lately. I don't know if they've added a tumbler, but I could check because they didn't used to have one. Because it's actually all stuff that Streamlabs fulfills. So I basically choose from their list of stuff, and then I try to make a logo or a picture look good on it. And there's a lot of stuff that, like AO stuff, just doesn't look good on. Sadly. Oh, Jenna. I think he's 34. So you're 47. He's 35. Hold on. Level 35. So he gets into 50. So yeah, you can join again. Now what we could do, since we still got hours to go before a world boss, we could probably do a bot hacker run. Bot hacker village?
Sure. I have no clue what that is.
It's a way to hit 50 in an hour or so. I mean 60.
Oh, that's not bad.
And it's fruit friendly.
Sweet. This was supposed to be my Froob account, and I was just like, I couldn't do it.
That's how I ended up with 7 paid accounts.
Well, I guess I'm not that bad. I'm only on 6.
Well, between
you had to have 6 for the
now,
box.
between Jesse and I, we have 9. Is it 9? I have no. I have 4 paids and he has 3 paids, so we're at 7 paids right now.
I
Yeah.
mean, next thing you know, we're gonna start have our own raid teams. Multi-box raid teams.
Oh, we do. Like I can do beast on a box all by myself, or
Ugh. Yeah, I haven't gotten that far. I probably could. I'm just not
as a matter
quite
of fact,
sure.
I have like 3 different 220, actually 4 now, 4 220 enforcers. I have 4 220 doctors. I have 4 220 traders. So and they're all on different accounts. So I can I have like 4 different teams that can do beast. So I could do like 4 beast raids in a row without worrying about raid locks. I have 37 220s at the moment.
Wow.
Man.
Yeah, I know. I'm proud of my few that I have. I've got a couple that I still have 3 that are 220, but they are far from finished. Not even
Oh
close
yeah.
to being.
Well,
Yeah, I
since
mean I power leveled my soldier. Stupid move, but I learned how to play Jesse Soldier, so it's not too bad. But
he's trying to convince you to loot, Jenna.
now she's sitting with a 100 Perennium Beamer at level 220, level 125 implants. I'm like, oh no, that's just not gonna do.
That hurts.
Well, yeah, I did something similar. I have a couple, like I think 2 or 3, I'll say around 3 200s that I boosted with heckler juices, and because they're so gimped right now, I barely touch them.
Yeah. Sorry,
Somebody take the memory
got a
leap.
little distracted. I will. Got to make room. The anniversary event kind of did me in.
Oh, I've got a bag of presents too. Hold on.
Gosh.
Hold on.
You
need one of those.
stick you in there too.
Hold on.
I know. I took my 5 220s out there on one night, and pretty much got wiped out in Newland.
Wow. You have one of these, Jenna?
Oh, yes. Thank you. I only had like 20 grid cans. And with the event, they were slowly going down quickly.
Yep. Well, now you don't have to worry.
4 of them in a row earlier. I was just like, oh, crap.
I need to get more of these Type 935s.
Bios?
Yeah, I need 5 more for my fixer. I'm trying to make for a level 25 twink.
And just because I said I had presents.
Aw. I got to make more room. Hold on.
And inside that present are 2 presents.
Ooh. Let's
So
put a little pinker.
even more room.
The gifts that keep on,
the gift that keeps on giving. That's right.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Pleasure. It may have been Volpu that gave me these. I don't remember. People give me shit to give away, though. Remember?
Oh yeah, I know.
Here, we'll give him an MP Meeper.
Funny arrow. Yeah. Ooh. The double candy canes. That'd be cool.
Well, that's a backpack, right?
I think so.
I think they are.
Yep.
Yeah, that you can wear.
It is. It comes in handy, right? I got my bulwark of the 8 earlier. I was like, oh, that'll be nice later.
Yeah, the 8 armor is pretty damn cool.
Yeah.
The 201 level lock is not too cool. Oh, he got the cool beacon. Nice.
Oh,
Yeah, I
those.
got this social
Hey,
armor. I actually got it from Newbie Island. It looks pretty good for a soldier.
they ever figure
Yeah.
out what's going to go on with, or what's going on with the daily login stuff?
Oh, probably. I don't know. They used to be
Yeah,
really
it's
good. Like,
broken for
20 years
everybody,
ago.
right? The daily rewards.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
considering
bumped up my research, so
it's based
I
on
won't level as quickly.
it's based on a web page. So probably they forgot they probably formatted a web server. They forgot what it is for.
The hamster fell off
Yeah.
the wheel, and
Well, what, a couple years ago, I mean, it was great. They added like a bunch of old stuff to it. It was the jetpack.
Yeah. Oh, it's the
Be nice if
jetpack
they
out
added
now?
veteran points to it.
Is there anything in claim items? I haven't looked.
We can't claim anything. Well, I don't know about claim items.
The store open at all? The store open, so claim items. Going down and checking. Yeah, no birthday loot.
Little help here.
All right, hold on.
I mean, do we
Bongo.
have to help?
The level 35 is here to rescue you.
Yay! You see, I'm still wearing my luxurious armor. A colonist bundle.
I think the funnest twink I have right now though is my 7.6 keeper though, with the Excalibur on. That thing in Foreman
Oh, yeah.
is just such a
Yes.
3,500 point
I kept my keeper
hits.
like before I knew how to do creds like that. I had a keeper, and that's when you could do farming services and everything like that.
Right.
And that keeper could do it all, solo everything.
Yep. But like sometimes I'll kill the director so fast that he doesn't get a chance to spawn any of his little buddies.
Nice. More research, more lines to go.
I realize if I'm gonna farm anything, I'm bringing Scott here with me because we went and did director 6 times and got 6 CDRs.
Oh yeah, that was with my keeper, huh?
Yeah, it was.
Nice.
And I think he had a fast respawn rate too. I think we did it like killed him 6 times under an hour.
Yeah, that was very quick response to the director. Hey, it's Zoop. I am Zoop. How the
Hey,
hell
Zoop.
are you, my friend?
Hey,
I just told my son earlier that I was like, oh, I said, there's Zoop. He's over at Desert Rider. And then my info is so nicely killed that I never even got a chance to play it. Yeah, that was not very nice. And I told Blub, I said, you tell Lord Snipe he just killed your mama. Because it's like my only tune that does not have a Jenna name. The only one.
Good to see.
So I guess I didn't realize it.
Glad you're doing well. Damn good to see you. You've not played in weeks? Well, you know it's the birthday event going on right now. So waiting on World Boss spawns. Zoop says he hasn't played in weeks. So that maybe wasn't a Zoop at the Desert Rider.
Oh, maybe not.
It was a Zoop
Nope,
imposter.
somebody running around with his name. Oh, hush. Is the cat bothering you? I rescued a little kitty a couple weeks ago. She loves my dog's tail.
Little curtain climber, huh?
Oh, my dog gets excited, starts wagging her tail. That's it. The cat's all over it. Yeah, I hurt my foot earlier. Stubbed my toe on the corner of the couch coming out of my room, and I moved it just to sweep behind it and under it. Yep, took that whole damn nail off, and I'm like, you know what? I am not getting up and walking around today. I can do everything sitting down.
Copied your name for a meme? Yeah, maybe. That happens when you get popular.
Stub my toe, or stub your toe, or something like that.
Back when I first made my first tweet, Mind Stab, and it got real popular, there were tons of people with different alts versions of the name Mind Stab. Just tons. The person ran away before I could see what level they were to see if they wanted a team. How wooed. Oh, I guess we could go kill Lean, huh? We're just waiting for spawns. And you guys kill too fast, so they're taking a while.
No.
Yeah, it's everyone else in your team's fault, not yours.
That's right.
It took me forever to get these 75s on. I got them on at level 27. I'm so proud of myself.
Nice.
Yeah.
That takes a little work.
For me, it does. Huh?
What was it you got on?
75 implants at 27.
Okay.
I mean, it's not hard. It's just time consuming.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I've done it in a long time. Usually, I just
the
run
implants
right
on this
through, throw
enforcer.
50s on, run back out, throw 75s on. I went from 30s and 50s went straight up to 75s on everything.
The way when I do my twinking, I pull out the imp I want to replace, and then I look at my stats, move my gear around, and I build the highest possible I think I can get in to replace that spot. And so it's not like a bunch of math done ahead of time. You know, so like this guy's implants literally took me 6 hours to do on this 35.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah.
And I actually was worried that I wasn't going to be able to do it. To get the Howlet out of OE.
Yeah. That's what I get with I like that AO setups. Because, you know, you can sit there and see, okay, is this doable? You know?
Yeah. And what's good too is now it gives you the ability to check see if something's going to be OE or not.
Yeah. I've got a 150 fixer and I kind of screwed that up. So it took forever for me to get the stupid armor on. And when I got it on, I was talking with a supplanter and he's like, no, you need to change that. He goes, that's ridiculous. I'm like, oh, well, I thought it looked pretty cool.
Well, I mean,
Trox, it's his turn.
I can't talk very much because I have a 170 engineer that I was like, you know what? I want to go grenade. And then I took my 150 trader to 170, switched them from Oppie to Aatrox, and now I have a DKP and a missile pistol.
Nice. That's what I got on my 220 Krat, so raid pistol. And
missile pistols are fun.
And I put the I had the pure pistol. I had that one on for a while. And I think I switched it. Because somebody's like, oh, the Envoy's better. So
get one free? Okay. Oh, that's a twink. Isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, 41. 41 is
you
a
know
twink.
who that is, don't you?
No, who is it?
Huh?
No, who is it?
Oh wait, no, that's not him. Is it?
And my
Yeah, that's
wife.
Ricky. Oh, my estranged husband. So years ago, when I was clan and we were all in TSS, all right, he kind of like took to Jesse and would call Jesse son all the time. And then when I was playing, he's like, "Well, if he's my son, you must be my wife," and it's kind of been a back and
Right.
forth joke. So we run into each other every couple years. It's true. He's neutral. That's fine.
Yeah, nobody's perfect.
He used to be fine.
So do you know
I don't
why
even think I have his
41?
Discord name anymore.
You guys know why
Huh?
41 is a twink level?
Yeah, because it's like, um, what is it? The 60s can't touch him.
No,
Huh?
no, because 60s can do attack down to what? 48, is it? 41s are a twink
It
level
has to
because
do
that's
something with towers.
actually
60s can only
no.
do
The
47.
41s actually don't have anything to do with tower levels. The 41s are because informants, all the gear like the collar and that are all level 41 locked.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, 60s can't PvP past 47.
Yeah. Now, like, there are lots of 15s because 15's the first level you can wear AI armor, and the lowest towers are level 10, and 15s can hit down to 10. So that's why those are popular. 21s are popular for two reasons because TOTW gear is locked at 20 or 21, right? And 21 can fight down to 15s. 30s can hit down to 21, I think. And then you got 39s that can hit down to a 30. And then 50s can hit down to 39. And then there are tons of 60 twinks because of TOTW.
Yeah.
And and 76s are very popular because they can hit 60s. And the first level you can wear above quality level 75 AI armor is 76 because you can't perk AI Tech
Right.
2 until you get higher.
Right.
So, and the reason why you'll see like a lot of like 58 twinks is because 76s can't hit them.
Gotcha.
That's a lot of how that all breaks down.
Yeah.
I used to do nothing but Tower War, so. Yeah, but nobody makes 32 twinks, right? They make 30s because that's the first one you can get the certain perks. If there were a ton of 32 twinks, that would be a good reason, but
Right.
32 is not a popular twink level. Or wait, am I wrong because of 25s? What can hit down to 25?
32 is the highest that You hit
32. So there
25.
might be. So there might be because there are lots of 25s because of Subway Twins. So yeah, that would make sense.
Mhm.
But there just aren't a lot of level 32 twinks out doing towers. Never really has
Oh,
been.
probably because it's hard.
Although I can see why there would be 25, 32, 41. Yeah, I see it. I pretty much stand corrected. I just don't see a ton of them out there. And when 41s really got popular, it's because people were putting dual chops on 41s because they could do the implants because of the foreman's collars. Because you kill them all. Good job.
I actually have a 41 trader that I'm working on.
Nice.
I'm not sure what we're going to do with this one yet.
I'm tempted to make a 76 Master Bolt Charger trader because I think that would hurt.
Yeah.
Sounds like it'll tickle.
PvP is fun, but
Well, I don't enjoy
you gotta
PvP
you
just
gotta
like
know what you're doing.
standing there and dueling each other. That to me is not fun. Tower Wars to me is
I
fun.
like it when the orgs get together and they group together and they go do towers. That's fun. But when you
yeah,
have
that's
somebody
what I'm
that's
talking
backing
about.
and boxing, forget that. That's why everybody quit doing them. That's why I don't even worry about
If you type
what you call it.
Discord in the chat here, hold on. Discord.
Hold on. Well,
See if I can copy it over.
Just ask Chat GBT.
I can invite them to org chat, can I? Invite org chat.
Maybe.
I can log into my.
Yep, there we go.
Oh, there you go.
Bedlam. Hello.
Howdy.
There he is.
Hello.
What up?
Greetings and salutations.
One second, I have to adjust volumes.
Oh, you're very quiet. If you can't turn it up, I can turn you up on my end.
I use a preamp, so it probably won't work properly if I try to turn up on my end.
All right, hold on. All right, speak.
Bark, bark.
Bark. That's pretty good.
I saw that.
Woofy. Welcome. The stream should be able to hear you now, I think.
This keyword should.
Good.
I tried to do a level 60 shade. I was able to get a nippy, like one nippy on, but it was difficult.
Yeah, I saw some people that have done dual nippies at 60, and I haven't figured out what they did for shade wise to get them on.
Shenanigans.
Shenanigans might be it.
Sorry, but I'm
Well, it's funny. You'll see a lot of people out there that are running like, very high arm implants, right? That require strength to put on. And they'll put like the same quality level in both arms, right? Which means, they exploited to do it. They stacked or whatever, right? Because...
Not necessarily, unless if the left arm gives strength, then you can do the right arm the same level.
But they don't give the same level of strength on each one, and you got to sacrifice either side. Especially for those, if you can only get enough strength to get in, like say a 197, right? Once you get that implanted, you can't do a 197 on the other side also, unless you also have strength in the implant you replaced.
Yeah, kind of like mine. How I have a 165 left arm and right arm, but the left arm gives strength, and so does my chest.
Right. See, so that's how you got around that issue. But for the people who have the implants that require strength, right?
But don't give any strength, then it's like
right. And then they have the same quality in both arms, and you work out where the treatment would land. You kind of go, yeah. I wonder what happened there. And they're walking around strutting their stuff like, I'm cool.
Oops. I just tap killed that MP pet. Oops.
That's all right. Yeah, a lot of my twinks I make on stream, so you can see me doing the work.
I think those that run any of that stack crap should just go play World of Warcraft, because I mean that's the whole point of Anarchy, is the whole twinking concept, the skill-based system.
That is the whole thing.
Yep.
I've literally in the past I've stripped my twinks down just to re-gear them to see if I can do it better, but just for the fun of it. Like that's the fun part of twinking.
Well, you got to do it sometimes, actually. You know, like when I first did my 39 Panther Keeper, you know, I had to like keep Prodigal Strength on to keep it out of OE. And I'm all, damn it, I need to do better. So I stripped him down and all right, here we go. You know, because sometimes when you twink, you just get tired.
Yeah, where you put one wrong skill in an implant. Yeah, I did that recently on my 60 info regear.
Or you do it and you screw up the perk reset and spend something in the wrong place. Go, oh, no kissers!
Oh, yeah. I wonder if you. I wonder what would be a good weapon if you want to do like a 60 crat.
Dog of war.
Yeah, dogs.
I wouldn't do
almost thought about doing
because it's going to nerf your IP. I would do a dog and a CDR or something personally, but
yeah, because
I was even thinking about doing like an OFAB shotgun, so you still get aim shot if you want to do EVP.
But they got a friend.
The problem with the shotgun is you can't correct me if I'm wrong, I don't play crap, but I don't think they have a shotgun perk line. Could be wrong though.
You do like a 60 nano mage crat.
No, Aatrox. Everything always has to be Aatrox.
Well, that's what my box I'm
at lower levels, it really does.
Oh yeah.
You know,
I was just saying because you can make their socials look better.
Well, this is true.
Well, okay. All of my twinking starts with stamina and agility. Stamina, raising your stamina drags up your agility, right? So you raise your stamina,
a lot of stamina to get
your
more
agility
to get more stamina.
Right. So you ladder your stamina, which ends up laddering your agility, which allows you to ladder your treatment, which allows you to ladder your stamina. Rinse, repeat.
Pro tip that I didn't know before I started: always look at how much skill it gives, because just because the implant level goes up, it doesn't mean it gives more skill.
Oh yes, that's a pain in AO to learn. You pull out an implant.
Implants, I'm like, wait, why didn't my skill change? Oh,
right.
I just did all that effort, and it doesn't even give me more skill.
Yep. You pump it up like 3 levels, and you're all, yeah, and you're all, it's exactly the same amount of skill. Son of a bitch. That's right. No lean this time, huh?
Next round.
Yep. How about you? Boy, they just don't make Legos like they used to.
No, they just don't make AO characters like they used to.
Y'all have perfected them.
Yeah, so you're right. They don't do a shotgun perk line, but like even on my 60, I didn't even have a perk and pistol. I was doing more towards like bureaucratic shuffle, careful in battle, and just also nano skill and starfall.
Yeah, I mean,
And
you're
then
gonna
also commanding presence helps too, I guess.
whatever you do, try to avoid too many specials and too high of a multi-range, because being a Krat, you rely a lot on your nano skills and nanos, so it's gonna nerf your IP to the point that you get a good of one or a good of the other, and there's no real in between.
That's what I was like, because with if you just do a shotgun, aim shot's easy to buff without even putting IP into it. With scope and TTS.
A 60 Krat with an area mez would be fun.
No, you want to really go have some fun? Get on a fixer, like a 220 fixer with area snare, and go snare all the hex at Kite Hill.
Yeah, no, that's or snare all the Borg. Either way, does same effect.
You know what? If I'd have thought about that a while ago, I probably would have when we got into it on Kite Hill.
Yep, the Kite Hill. I'll tell you, the ultimate in Kite Hill Wars was when they first came out.
Needless to say, it was with Conquer 3.
When they first came out with orbital strikes, the green land areas in Shadowlands? Those were considered tower sites. And so you could use the orbital strikes on them. And there's that one hill where people kite that has the green land on it. And if they were being a bitch, you could just target them with an orbital strike in Shadowlands.
Oh god, that would have been great.
So they're all AFK leveling and suddenly nuke from above. Unfortunately, Funcom decided that was too much fun for people to have.
I have to log in.
Well, what I would do too is I had that leap transformation for my trader, and I had a concealment IP'd as well, and I would go leap, conceal, and be flagged and waiting for someone to have an OST.
Mm-hmm.
And then start draining and then be that guy. Just to mess with people.
See, I would just drain them so that they couldn't Mongo and then just watch them die.
Yep.
And then use what's it called? Grand Theft Immunity.
Oh yeah.
Their nano and do anything.
Oh yes.
I think they changed it so that Mongo doesn't actually do that anymore, though. But that you can't flag with Mongo. I mean,
you can't flag with Mongo?
I don't believe so.
Wow.
Could be wrong, but
I mean, it's still a small indie game, so they might not have fixed it.
They really need to make sure that they turn the freaking cloak back on.
Oh yeah, I was like, who turned up the cloak?
Right now, daily.
They're probably in the ship or something.
Oh, Nucky, you're under attack. CFK.
I'm under attack. What did I do?
Athens Paladins.
No, what else is new? We've pissed off the baby of Anarchy Online, Zero, and he's just being a little
Zero is stopping many people from even caring about towers.
Oh yeah, no, none of us really give a damn. It's just, you know, he's I don't know even what the where to even start with him. Like he's just
He
if we
literally
don't
told
bend
me.
to his will and do as he asks, he throws a little tissy fit tantrum. He's banned all of the Athen Paladins from his bots, and so which is fine. His buff bots that are in tier. So there's Chewies that are in ICC, and there's the ones in Boar. Ever since we got banned from his bots, suddenly Chewy's bots have been ending up in the grid regularly. I wonder who would have been doing that.
Oh, I wonder.
It's just he's like I don't know. He's just a 12-year-old brat,
Well,
but
you
the man's probably
what he
40.
told me? You know,
Oh,
I
most
have a
likely.
box of 7. I have 7 220 NTs, right? And he was telling me that I should be attacking clan with those.
Yep. He is a big proponent of whining and crying on Darknet about cheaters, but is a gigantic
Oh my
cheater.
god! If he loses
he stacks,
at
he
all,
multi-boxes,
yeah. If he loses,
dupes,
he just totally stacks.
and
he's
he
unbeatable, and it's just like, what's the point? And then he'll go and complain about what you did 20 years ago.
Yep.
That was a response to something he did. Yep. Nope.
Meanwhile, I'm just halfway playing the game and watching my scorpion devour this cricket. He's like ripping the limbs off of it and just eating it, and it's just like, oh, okay. That's how you want to play.
So at work, we'll find random spiders, and for a good 3 months or so, we were catching spiders and then put them up against each other and see who would win. Come to find out, we just got to the point where we were just finding who's got the better wolf spider.
Yeah.
When I ran a large ISP way back in the day, and we allowed customer service to have goldfish, and they would name the goldfish after certain problem customers. And in my office was a 500-gallon tank full of Oscars. So after their problems were finally fixed, they would have feeding ceremonies.
Well, these crickets have some guts. I normally, he doesn't eat a dozen a week, but I'll put a dozen in there a week.
Uh-huh.
And let me tell you, he'll be, like right now, he's literally pulling this one limb from limb. It's dead now, I'm assuming,
Right.
but... And there's other crickets walking up and just walking on his face. I'm like, you do realize that's a scorpion you're walking on, right?
No, they do not realize that.
Scott. So, speaking of Oscars, I used to have 2 in a 55-gallon tank, plus a Placo, just to help with the algae and such. And I would put feeder fish, and there was a time where my Placo was just going across the glass and sucked up a feeder fish, and you just see it
Oh yes.
sucking.
Lacostomuses are not vegetarians. They are omnivores.
I know. It threw me off when I first saw it. I was like, the whole time I just watch you eat algae. You could be eating feeder fish too.
Oh, Rachster. Hey, good to see you. Welcome. Sorry I didn't see your message till now. If I have been ignoring it. Welcome. Yeah, I'm trying to stream every day again. We'll see how long that lasts. Till I move. That might interrupt it a little bit.
You say till you move?
Yep. Okay. My last landlord caught cancer, and I didn't
know that.
And that's why I wasn't around for 4 months. And I was just informed that my new landlord is selling this property and moving to Australia. So, looks like relocating is again in my future.
I'm reading our org chat here. Apparently that wasn't actually us getting attacked. It is an imposter org named Athen Paladins.
Oh no!
It's got an extra L in there.
Nice.
Okay, I mean that's interesting.
Yeah, or go off
That's
to
fine.
Thailand.
Go off to Thailand.
Well, if I made money off of my streaming or my TikTok language thing, that may actually end up making money just because how quickly it's fucking growing. If that's the case, then I'll do something like that. But right now, it's I don't make I don't make any money from streaming AO. You know, even if I sell merch, I make like a quarter a cup or something.
It's definitely you aren't streaming AO for the big monies, that's for sure.
Yeah.
When I was able to stream real regularly, that was for almost a year and a half. I think my total earnings in total for a year and a half were right around $311.
Right.
And almost all of that was subs from my family members.
Not even from
Well,
ad revenue.
Now there was one thing
I found
that
the
happened.
ultimate hack for that.
There is an AO player out there with a Polish email address, an email address from Poland, who is very wealthy and really loves AO, because he anonymously gifted me $2,400 in 1 month.
Wow.
Oh wow!
What a
for
gentleman.
playing AO. Yeah. He did it anonymously, so I don't know who the hell it was. It just told me his
Right.
email address. So.
That's why I was like, it's weird. I've always like that one. What is it? Newland Waste End or Rubicon Waste Management or whatever it is. I'm like,
Yeah, the Rubicon live feed that's always online.
yeah.
Yeah,
I'm like,
I used to run the Anarchy cams. You guys remember those?
I remember those, yeah.
nah.
They
Yeah,
were
it's just-
basically the same concept.
right. Except I had like one on the Beast platform, and I had
Didn't you show me one time where it was like a video of you? You were somewhere overseas. I think you said like in Thailand or something like that, and you were playing remotely from a computer in the States.
Okay, now how this worked is I just had a tablet with me, right? And so what I did, I rented one of those virtual PCs in Portland, right? And then I used its app to open it virtually, right? So on the app on the computer in Portland, I'd also run Streamlabs, and I'd communicate with that computer through Skype. So I'd Skype to that computer, and it would pick up my camera and video from that, and then it would pick up the game from that. So what's funny is I would move my mouse, right? And so like it traveled around to the other side of the world, because Thailand is literally on the other side of the world, right? My mouse would move, and then it would send the graphic signal back to me to show me that it moved. And I streamed AO like that for a couple months. I think actually, hold on, maybe I can find it real quick.
I remember when stacking first became a thing, I hid a bunch of agents in backyards all over the place. I have so many recordings on my computer of people I could probably still get banned watching their health bars go
Yemeni.
to the size of a GM's health bar and then fully equipping just right there in front of my face, but they never even saw me there because I was hidden. I have so many videos of people doing that, like people that you wouldn't even believe doing it.
It's been pretty quiet, but I know a while ago, Playboy Fixer and his friends were running Stack Detector with a series of bots all over the game.
All right, this
So
is
that
just
every-
He still runs it.
okay.
No,
Wait,
Zero
watch
actually
my
has it
screen
set
for a
now.
minute. My side looks like when I'm streaming here from Thailand.
Streaming from Thailand.
Now, see, this is what my side looked like. To
It's a
everybody
little
else
more
viewing
laggy
it,
than
it
usual
looked
today,
smooth.
but as you can see, every few seconds, it like stops.
Oh my goodness, look at that. It's brutal to
So
play
this is
like
worse
that,
than
though.
normal.
Yeah, but luckily, like none of my characters are weak, and I know the game so well. People watching couldn't tell that that's what was going on.
See, and so
But I played AO like that for like a couple months.
Oh, jeez.
I mean, if you gotta get your fix somehow.
Well, you know, and people would yell at me. I mean, actually, people still do yell at me. They'll like recognize me as I'm running around AO. Why aren't you streaming? Don't you care about us?
Like we're the only ones that matter.
Right?
Well, if he wasn't streaming, we used to be like, okay, what's the matter with Dark? Yeah.
Well, that's why I periodically would send you messages on Discord. I want to make sure you were okay.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. But yeah, some AO players, I don't know. And what's funny is a lot of them, they like, there are a lot of lurkers that feel that way, who never talk. Right? Like right now, there are 18 people watching. But how many are talking?
Right? Yeah, well, and
I mean-
AO has it's hard to even get people in voice chat in Anarchy Online. Like,
Right.
it's like there's, I don't know if it's a personality thing or just the people that are generally drawn to this game don't like speaking.
Well, I mean, kind of like, in the org chat, there's a lot of times I see maybe 18 people on. I mean, half of it's somebody, running or playing by themselves, but no one's talking.
Yep.
You guys were talking about subs and stuff. I played World of Warcraft for a bit and became rather good at it, and decided to start streaming rated battlegrounds. And I got from 0 followers to affiliate in 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's actually what happened with what I didn't actually intend to become a streamer. As a matter of fact, I never watched anybody on Twitch, and I still mostly don't. Occasionally, I'll check to see if somebody's streaming AO now, once in a while. But like, I really don't watch Twitch streams, and I never have. It's just that a lot of people were asking me how I did some of my characters, and so I figured I'd just record doing it, right? So you can see my end. And so I looked up software that's good at recording for free, and Streamlabs was on that list. And so then I started looking down at that live button, and I'm all, well, you can just do it live, because there are like 3 or 4 people who requested it, and my first stream, like 50 fucking people showed up. When are you streaming again? Well, I became a streamer.
Yeah.
And they like came back and continued watching me, and I didn't know why.
Well, I mean, when I first saw you, it was pretty much just you and Callow streaming.
Yeah.
So, I mean, when he would go off, you were still streaming, or you were just barely started. So I was like, I'll just hop from one to the next one.
Yep. And we did a bunch of social events together that were very fun. Our huge social contests for the best social armor.
Yeah, those were entertaining.
Yep.
Yeah, too bad none of that's really viable anymore because Arc is nothing. I think it's the most absurd thing I ever did was get rid of Arc.
I agree.
I just wish they didn't get rid of veteran points. Those are fun too.
Right? I can't even get my account back with my veteran points on it.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
I complained that somebody was running around AO and I couldn't get on. Okay, next thing you know, they banned my account. I'm like, what the hell? It's just because people know me and they figure out my password because I don't use anything really spectacular.
Well, you can't with AO either. You can't even use like special characters and stuff. The system just doesn't let you.
I know.
It make a great password.
Right.
Like,
I mean,
so I used to play
know.
Warcraft 2, and I got used to using number pad. So when I go to use AO and try to use number pad, or like number pad keybinds,
right? Oh my god, I hate
like
that.
So you can use AOPP, that DLL plugin, and it will enable the number pad to work. But I'd say half or more of the things that it can help you, that it does, don't actually work or crash the game. Like, I don't know if you guys have looked at the large, what's it called, like large awareness patch. It essentially allows the game client to use much more memory than is by design. Which was the main reason I used AOPP before, was for that, because it stops the ICC and ZAN crashes. But whatever reason, like they did one patch in the last 5 years and it broke that plugin from working.
Oh, ouch.
AO Sharp actually now has it built into it. If you go to AO Sharp and you don't open the game, just open AO Sharp, click on the gear wheel and do the tweaks, it will apply that tweak and will make those crashes go away.
Yeah, I can't figure out AO Sharp like that.
I guess I should I'm using an ancient version of AO Sharp.
Well, as of
Yeah,
today,
that's what I have
No
for
Idea
ACD.
made it so that you can make presets. So you can like set all your characters up and tick all the boxes and hit save and save it, so you can make presets for like POH, subway, roaming, whatever it is, and it will change your selections for
Wow.
all 6 of your characters. Like probably one of the biggest quality of life upgrades ever.
I just gotta figure that part out.
You know what's really funny about all this multi-boxing? I used to be really big on test server, or the test live. And this is when Michi was game developer,
Right.
or game designer. He was a bigwig, whatever.
Game director.
Michi,
Like
yeah,
forever
game director,
ago.
Game director. Yeah, and I had been playing WoW for a little bit multi-boxing, so I brought that same knowledge over, and I was multi-boxing on test server with. This is literally like, I don't even know how long ago that was, but this is before it was actually a thing. And I was using auto hotkey, which is literally just a key cloning. It didn't do any kind of automated anything.
Oh
And
yeah,
he
so
literally would
lots
just-
of people that use that for like.
He was just straight up like, yeah, don't do that. That's not allowed. Multi-boxing isn't allowed. And I'm over here like, look at today.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well,
Yep.
I don't know if it's still like it today, but you'd ask like a GM or something if multi-box was allowed, and they just like answer a different question, totally unrelated.
Yep. Well, I
It's like,
mean,
'cause
as
it's a
it is
gray
right
area
now,
most of the time.
right. Well, as it is right now, you only really have Umbrals, and he is like the sole dedicated GM for all of Funcom's classic games. He
Right.
does not have the time to bother with any of this. The
Right.
only time he can answer petitions and tickets from the help page. He can't really do a whole lot else. He doesn't have the time to do much else.
Right.
He has spoke up in Discord a few times about that recently, that it's basically just him. GM Rubios is still kind of around, but he's not on the Classics team. He can just kind of help when he has free time. And so we're talking The Secret World. We're talking Age of Conan. Like they have a bunch of old
Right.
games that are online that they are in control of. And we're worried about, our login page for our little awards don't work. AO's server sure could use a restart, though. God, that'd be something.
If they would like get rid of all of these duping, exploit everything, just make it like a proper playing thing, and like open like an RK26 server, I would pay I'd pay $100 a month to play it for one account. I don't even care, because that would just be so much fun.
Yeah. That
Yeah.
would be-
Well, that's like, I would love to play Iron Man. Problem is 90% of the people playing it, especially when they try and do groups and stuff, they're all EU, and I can't ever play with them. But then a
I
huge
agree.
chunk of them are also cheating. So
Right.
it's like, I thought the whole point of the Iron Man was to be Iron Man. Like, I did hardcore WoW. I leveled multiple characters 260 in hardcore WoW. Doing something like that in AO would be really fun, but it's just so easy to cheat in this game that people just do it. That's like even Project RK. Like they just did a stress test. Literally hours after the stress test went live, there's people in the AO Sharp Discord asking why their plugins weren't working, and then they would say, "Oh, I'm actually trying this on Project RK." I'm like, can't you just test the game for like 10 minutes without cheating? What is your problem?
Yeah.
Yar.
Oh, it's just so ridiculous sometimes. And that's I have got to the point where I multi-box out of necessity to keep playing. And Scott, you feel this. Like as a US player, raiding just isn't really that viable because the sway of between EU and US players is so
I actually
bright.
don't really have that because, like, still with my org chat, pretty much any raid I want to put together, it generally happens.
No, that's good. I mean, we have a bunch of people online, but they only want to raid if it's we raid 6 days a week, at 3 p.m. Eastern when I'm at work.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
We're not organized about it at all. Our alliance is very laid back.
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah.
Chris has got us
Nothing
very
like it used to be, that's for damn sure.
every Monday. Chris posts our weekly raids. Like Chris has got his this is his thing, and he mixes up. Fridays change. We do Inferno keys, we do classic raids, we do he's got it set. This is his thing, which is great because it does give a little bit of structure to an unstructured game.
Right.
Yeah.
And we try not to have too much from I don't like multi-boxing when I do get to go to those raids, and the only time I do is when we're lacking things. So I try, and even on Saturday when we do Sector 42, if I try to go, I'll fill. I don't need any ACDCs, so I'll fill the role of whatever we need. And if I have to multi-box, I will, but it's always great when I can literally just play one character.
This guy down here I met the other day, and he actually bought 2 mugs.
Nice.
Oh, sweet.
So I wish
Speaking
I
of
could team
which,
him, but he's too
I
low.
move and he gets more. I'm actually gonna buy a matching set.
Nice. Yeah, I want to change up some of the merch. So if you guys have ideas or even special AO artwork you want, I'm probably gonna remove the mugger mug. It's funny, but nobody but me has bought one.
You need to do a Rumor Alliance one. That would be cool.
A Rumor Alliance one? Yeah, but how many people?
Yeah, that would be cool.
I could probably do it though. I'd need a logo for it or something though.
Use a Discord logo. Or does that have to be exclusive?
No, I could probably use the Discord logo. Maybe.
That
I
might
don't
be
know
cool.
how they feel about it.
I don't know.
I mean, the thing about the AO stuff is officially I did get authorization.
Yeah.
It's just that, is that person there anymore? I doubt they wrote it down.
Right, yeah.
Well,
which is why
I mean, I do live, honestly.
That's why I only charge a quarter. Oh, it's George.
Do you live near the Funcom in Durham? I'm not far from it.
There's a sticky
within
note
driving
on a
distance.
computer off in the one side cubicle that says, "Dat GS guy okay for mugs."
Right. Actually, no, it was okay for gear. Right?
That's awesome.
Anyway, but that's why I only charge 25 cents, because if somebody decides, well, I got the chat log saved somewhere, right? So I do have some evidence that it happened, but if they ever came after me, the level of money they'd be asking for is just nothing.
Right.
Should I split my I haven't even made $50 if even that or something, probably not yet.
Right.
Oh no, Funcom wants their $25. Oh dear.
We'll have to 29 have fun.
I wish that weapon was able to use at 60.
Which weapon?
Cosm's Iron Fist.
Oh yeah.
What is that?
But my AI weapon is
lines.
probably better than that one anyway.
That stick knot fell behind the computer, but now buried under cables.
What is that?
Yeah. Good to see you, George. Been a long time. He wants us to use his image for the Alliance mug. He's in the Rumor Alliance, so. Alive, kicking and screaming. fighting the good fight.
I'm gonna
I
mute
need to
myself and go a little mini AFK. I'll be back, or I'll go AFK and go fall asleep. Who knows?
Yeah, one of the three.
I've never met that person before.
You've never met George?
No. The first.
George started. He started as a fruit who didn't know anything about the game on this little MP, and he joined the stream while we were doing a Merc raid, right? And so, like, he brought his like level 25 MP out to Mercs,
Mm,
and so we all just started giving things to him, and then it just
right.
like turned into like this thing where we just constantly gave George stuff.
Yeah, there you go.
And like then the contest in my stream got really out of hand, and people are, "Oh, give it to George. I don't need it."
There we go.
It was a lot of fun. So George is an epic member of the live stream.
Nice.
So
George, this is Jenna.
theoretically,
Jenna, this is George.
Hi,
so
George.
theoretically, Dark. Would you say a martial artist could tank?
Most definitely, especially very strong evaded martial arts. It's Jenna with a G, not a J.
So,
Genevieve.
what would you think of a
What's her Genevieve?
six man martial artist, one healer, one tank, and then all DPS?
I'm back.
Welcome.
Welcome back. Okay, say that again now. Sorry, big guy.
A six-man martial artist. One
So a team
set
of
up as
six MAs.
one set up as and one with Zazen stance. Yeah.
I've thought
How
about doing
effective
something
do you
like
think?
that. I like, and actually to test it, I have like 6. They're all like around 180ish right now. I have like 6 180 Frug docs in a tank that I could box with. Minimal, kill me now, buddy. But you know, all we can
Might
play
need
with
a
are
week for
Rubicon
blood.
mobs, so it's
Well, tell him
I don't even know what
get
level
up.
he got to.
Oh, by the way, this is my inmate that's here. That's some random.
Okay.
You don't do my 60? Huh?
Huh?
You'll probably beat me. Your 41 would probably beat me.
Yeah. Instead of Hex, we could just do more Tigs. And heck, once you hit level 54, you can team my 76 keeper, and he can tank and do normal Elysium hecklers all by himself. My 6 NTs, there's 7 of them now. I have 7 220 NTs now. I can't afford to open up more than 2 accounts at the moment, but life kind of got in the way lately.
Anniversary, just kind of like, I only got one that's not open right now. What is about to be next week?
You mean you can't afford
Tuesday.
500 billion credits per month on each account?
Yeah.
I ain't got time for all that shit.
But like that would be spending all my
It's
play
crazy.
time.
It's crazy
I
how
do
much.
have lots of gifts that people have given me to give away that I could probably sell for money, but they were given to me to give away, so I don't feel comfortable selling them.
Right.
See, like
I need another shoulder for easy, or something better than my newbie island shoulder pad.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I mean, I've got mine, but
I'm only using it because it gives me the 5 adult depth.
oh yeah.
Because that's basically what I went with this one. This MA was I did more of all D or adult depth.
Do you want to try fighting this level 60? Or this on your level 60?
Oh, Jenna's 54.
Jenna,
can try
we
it.
can switch to my keeper. You guys want to
We
go
would have
play?
to go to the battle
I have
station
to
to
tell
actually
Jesse
fight.
to log on tomorrow while I'm at work, so he can catch up.
Oh, okay.
'Cause we
So you
can't-
want to slow down?
Well, I won't be able to get on until late tomorrow night, so I don't get off until 6. So by the time I get home, it'll probably be like 4 to 7.
Because you're 54 right now, which means I can get you to level 100 probably in an hour or two if we just do Borg.
Yeah.
Because my level 76 keeper just slaughters Borg.
His level 76 keeper slaughters everything.
Hey, boss. Sorry about the
Yeah, we
background.
don't actually in the PvP range to duel, so we'd have to fight in the Nota Minor area.
Or you could just,
That'd be
there
willing to.
are battle arenas all over the place, guys.
Well, we're not in the PvP range, like, so I can't fight him on a
Oh.
41 versus 60, but in the battle station or in the
Oh,
minors, I think
yeah. I get you now. I get you.
I'm gonna go there and see. Or you want to do self buffed or outside buffs or what?
I dropped my outside buffs.
George has given you permission to leave early, Jenna. That's the George we know and love.
I hope no one's running inside because I'm running out.
Yeah, I made it to
I
the
haven't
minor buff up and
I ain't even gotten this to the Shadowlands yet. We were gonna go earlier, and then we got to doing world bosses, and then he got his books, and that's kind of where we lead.
Right? Then you ended up with this level 35 little gimp with a stick.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm kind of worried about fighting a 60 though. Like that's a bit out of my league. I feel.
For your 41? Are you going to
Yeah,
fight that
60
MA?
twink versus 41. Yeah.
He said that in May.
I've got a 58 trader.
Yeah, I have
Well,
one of those
excuse me,
as well.
I have a 58 agent that I've killed like 60 enforcers at once with.
Oh, is it the multi-box of enforcers wearing all the black?
No. Just if they're all, I've attacked towers and like one enforcer shows up and I can kill you, and then he dies, and so he brings another friend or two, and then it ends up that there are 5 of them chasing me around the tower site. The fun stuff.
Yep.
I used
Only
to
thing
give
I didn't
Unk
pick off was my
nightmares with
NC
my
buff.
level 50 trader. I mean, level 50 agent.
What's that? Sorry.
All right, just let me know when you're ready, and maybe someone can do a countdown on Discord.
3. You
Hold on,
ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Give me
3,
like 10 seconds.
2, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go.
Get a ring of memory loss for you.
Yeah, you see what I mean with don't evades?
Yeah.
Ooh.
You don't have to wear it, but it'll make put it in your hotbar, and you can make something forget that it's attacking you.
Yeah, that's cool.
Then sit and heal, and then full auto it in the face again.
I was gonna be really mean there and fear you too, but I decided not to.
Just because.
I think that's my last memory loop, I think.
So you have 6 loops? Or 5?
I think so.
Okay.
Between the other ones.
Do another countdown. When you want to say?
3,
Yeah, I'm ready.
2, 3, 2, 1, go.
Man, you talk about a way to get some team score. That's 160 team score from that kill. The first one's 192. Jesus.
Oh, because you're still on team. You're still on team with them, huh?
Yeah, I forgot.
That one I kind of prepared and evasive stance before you even charged me.
With that one, I cheated and feared you, so.
Yeah. Did my stun go off on you or no?
If it did, I don't think I noticed it.
It was a good stun, like the Laurels particularly.
Well, because I have the what is it? The TOTW inmate attack. They're supposed to stun. Keyword's supposed
Oh,
to.
yeah. Alright, guys, I'm kind of worried. My scorpion is now. He just finished eating and now he's staring at me.
Well, I took out that easily.
Little does he know, he's a giant desert scorpion, and so his sting would be like getting stung by a bee.
Right.
Wouldn't do much to me.
Yeah, but he doesn't know that.
Exactly. I mean, he tries to avoid me. Like, when I go to put like water or give him crickets and stuff, he does avoid me. He's not like he's going to try to attack me or anything.
Yep.
I'm ready for the first time he molts, so that's going to be cool.
I thought he put one in the fridge for me.
Yeah, I tend to travel too much to have any pets anymore. Because it wouldn't be.
Well, we got a scorpion, 2 guinea pigs, and 4 cats. Oh, and a rabbit.
We have a dog and a ferret.
I can't put myself to spend that money on a ferret when they sleep for 26 hours a day.
Well, they're not
fun,
mine,
though.
but I live with 5 goats.
I got my dog and my kitty cat.
And your son.
Yeah,
And my
that's
2 sons. And I got a grandbaby too now. But he doesn't live with me yet. When I move, I'm sure they'll probably be there.
I gotta bring my 16 here for fun.
See, that's done work.
You know what? I haven't played my 58 agent in a while. Maybe I should go get him. Because he does a lot more damage than this guy. And this one's going to need a rebuff anyway, so I'm going to use my Meeper. You should go buff too, Jenna.
Yep. All my buffs ran out a long time ago.
I gave you a Meep Nano, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Ooh, that kids are hurt.
Gizzard kisses.
That's one thing I like about my 58 is using lava caps. People never expect that.
Oh, ouch. Nicey nice.
Stewie up yet?
Is what up?
I says Chewie's up yet? No, not yet.
4 hours until
Okay.
Visilesh.
Oh, that's your keeper, or I mean your enforcer.
Yep.
Oh, okay. I was like, who's this random?
Yeah, he hurts really bad. He also has 9,000 health self-buffed.
Yeah.
Like you do.
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing, like...
I have self buff 25.
I'm gonna wait for
2,500?
the cooldown to come back up in my perks, and I'm gonna try to alpha my own 41 and see how bad I do.
Alright, I'm gonna log this one out.
Okay.
We can go kill Hazzy a couple times. He looked at me funny.
I like your social though.
Thank you. I'm gonna try it just
I like-
without all my big stuff to see how much damage I do to myself.
I was like, I don't think I've seen anything remotely like that.
Damn, I think it's a tank.
Oh, I'm inside TOTW.
Alright, 40 seconds, and I'll be able to actually do some damage to myself.
We all meep out and grab the kill 30 cultist mission.
How would a one-handed Adby or one-handed edge Adby bet 60p for PvP?
Not great, because your only option for that at this level is gonna be cheer ups. And yeah, they're just not that great.
Yeah, the low minimum damage issues.
No, that
And
like
actually-
getting the multi melee for actually 2 decent ones is absurd.
Yeah, that's also
And
true.
the IX for wouldn't be good either. A typed X.
Oh no, that's just as bad, if not worse.
Ouch. So your best bet would still go pistol Adby.
Yep. Basically, if it's something that typically can wear pistols, at 60, you're most of the time gonna wear Dog of War. With the Advita, it'll probably be a Dog of War and a what's that Joe
Job.
pistol thing. All right, let's see what I can do to myself. Jeez.
My root bracers.
Only thing is on the on the what's it called? The brain symbiont for level 60 can never get one to drop. Of all the pocket bosses I farmed, and I've never seen one on a GMI.
You want to see a crazy symbiote? Look at my chest symbiote. I bought that
Yeah, I
for
like that
1.5
chest.
billion.
Where'd you get that at?
I bought it off GMI for 1.5 billion. I have no idea where it comes from.
Oh wow.
Let me check AO item assistant. What are you looking for? Oh, I've only got a couple accounts open, so may not be able to find it. You're looking for what is it? Animated? I don't think there's a moving infantry brain.
There's a lulled infantry. That's what I have. It's the level 44 one. I don't know if.
Yeah, I've got tons of those.
The one I was looking for was moving artillery.
Oh, moving artillery? Let me check that.
Yeah.
Moving artillery.
I will
Yeah,
say I've
nope,
been
I
wanting to
don't
make
have
a
any
60
on anything I can log on at the moment.
I've been wanting to make a 60 MA as well. But the main reason is just so I can perk Unstunnable and laugh at the TOW bosses.
All right, where are you, Jenna?
I'm getting
You
ready to
can't
get my
perk
belt on.
unstunnable to 150.
Getting ready
Oh,
to
really?
get the belt on? Oh, okay.
Yep.
I swear
Yeah.
it used to be lower than that. Maybe they changed that. Ooh. Oh.
Yeah. And like I'm full of death right now too.
Yeah. Well, this guy's built to be a dual champion, basically.
Yeah, back I go put my sandwich, my extra sandwich in the fridge.
Oh, you mentioned food. Never mention food to a streamer. It makes them go away.
Should I kill him while he's gone? I should. I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
Too bad I can't see it on stream. Death is good for the stream.
He's dead. The deed is done. Everybody run. Just act like you're AFK when he gets back.
Did you see that guy run by?
No, I got it. I know what I'll tell him.
George did it.
Maybe I should have told you I had a wireless headset too.
Oh no, it wasn't me that did. There was this, those rogue Notum miners that run around. It came by and just one shot you. It was weird.
And they had the exact same name as him, which was weird.
Yeah.
False profession player character.
Oh. I mean, the indie game that can't, get the servers, working properly, got overpowered Nota miners that are low level.
That's right.
All right, let's see some madness. I'm gonna put my info auto attacking me. Just see what I tank.
It's info on info crime.
I ain't letting him kill me. Get out of here. I was half expecting you to finish me off.
I'm not gonna lie, I did think about it. But where would be the honor in that? Kind of like, waiting till someone's AFK, walked away.
Right?
Okay, to be fair.
I mean, you could have killed me while I was still here, so it's not a big difference.
That's just what I was getting at. Like, to be fair. I mean, I'd need a minute for stuff to come back, but if you want to do a proper duel with my 60, though, I mean, we can give it a shot, but then my 60's made for 1v1s. And 12v1s, because too much health. I'm waiting on this little 58 agent to show up.
Yeah, he's hiding at TOTW.
Oh, he's scared. Poor little guy.
And he doesn't know where his root graphs went. Without my root graphs.
Well, I'll root graft you first. Wait, what was the level range of this place? Let me go
Did you
look.
still come in at 220?
No, it's separated to the same that the battle stations are.
Oh. Then probably 31 to 60? Because 1 to 30 or 10 to 30 is the first one, ain't it?
Yeah, 31 to 60. Dang.
I used to spend more time in the 150 range.
That's
all right.
Pretty much the popular one.
I'm ready for in 10 seconds if you want to have a proper duel or a proper fight.
I mean, if we call it that, I mean, it's still one-sided, but
it's not one-sided. You have a fair chance, just as I do.
Yeah, if you somehow break your keyboard, your internet powers off.
All right, look, how about this? Whenever you start, I'll count to 10, or I'll give you a 10-second head start.
See, now you're just toying with me.
Okay, just whenever you're ready, you go ahead.
Like one of my early twinks, my 30 keeper. I'd put on a med suit because there was no social back then. And I'd get flagged and lay down in front of the subway and wait for people to go, aha, an easy target. And then I'd
like
lay
15,
there for a bit and
16,
say, is it my
17,
turn yet?
18, 19, 20.
Only that sucks about using damage nano is or damage buff is you lose your kind of like your rage, you lose all your nano skills. So I can't use it. Wasn't able to use any of my rings.
Have you tried Zazen?
I have it, but I thought Zazen also too.
It nerfs your damage, but it makes you like. It basically turns you from a damage dealer to a support. That's the most apt description I can think of.
Your damage
all right, let's go
sucks
join
more,
up
but now you're a doc.
With our baby agent here. Actually, I gotta go get buffs again. I keep calling him a baby because he's 2 levels lower, so I'm allowed. Get buffed up in ICC real fast.
It says Kimosabi gonna die.
Oh, no one left.
Ooh.
The only thing
Alright,
that sucks about going Zazen stance too is I lose 120 to all my evades and 120 to all my damage.
Well,
And
so the
mine-
evade, if you think about it, you're not really evading much right now, anyways.
Sure.
That's weird. I just zoned the CHW and I don't see you. Unless you ran inside
Yeah.
already.
30% increase in nano cost, which doesn't help with me being Aatrox already.
Oh, there you are. Oh, are these your drain pets? I'm gonna kill them all.
I was gonna watch. Y'all went underneath me.
Uh, 102 martial artists. Bamdo.
Oh gosh, I hit one of these and now they're all coming after me.
You made him angry.
One of them drained me. What the heck?
You're at TLTW?
Yeah, we're out towards the ship.
Okay.
We're waiting for Jenna.
I remember
Where are you at?
all the people that used to hang out outside THW, just a horde of people all the way around us.
You know, it was hanging out front of here that got me into PvP in the first place. I don't know if you were from RK2. Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But remember the org Tiger Claw?
I used to be a part of it.
Okay, back in 2004, Tiger Claw would get a group together and they would stand right inside the entrance. Right? Their team would. And then they would run a guy out to the guard tower to the south, drag a guard, and just run inside. And that would leave the guard out front of the TOTW. Right? And back then, there was a feature that everybody had called auto attack, and it was defaulted as on. So what would happen is the guard would start attacking the Omni people, and they would auto attack back, and they would get flagged. They'd freak out and run inside, where they would meet a team of Tiger Claw. The Tiger Claw people would, all 6 of them, jump the person and then loot them, because back then you could loot people. So they basically used TOTW to farm the noobs.
Here I am thinking about the fact that you said back in 2004, and I'm like, I was in 4th grade.
I was a sophomore in high school.
Well, I had made back then. I said
2004.
I was going to make an MP that could solo as herself buff. Back then, everybody thought I was nuts. They said it wouldn't happen, and I said I'm also going to have a howlet, and they said you're going to gimp your character, you won't have enough for your nano skills, so you're going to have shitty pets. Blah blah. They basically said you're high. Well, I made it, and I could solo as herself buff just fine. Well, so like I went AFK outside of TOTW. And when I came back, my pets were finishing killing the guard. And I'm all, wow, that's cool. I can kill a guard. I didn't know that. And so I said, okay, let's go inside and kill Aster. And I walked inside, and I got jumped by a team of Tiger Claw people. And probably 2 of them had died by my pets before I even realized what the hell was going on. Did that person die who was fighting him? Oh, they're running away.
Yep, I'm just kind of taking it, not even a lot. if they're gonna kite it around, I don't think they can kill it.
Right.
Oh, and I got Doorkeeper.
Oh yeah, I used to be part of Tiger Claw, Evil Empire, Dark Ninjas.
Well, anyway, so I was all, well, hell, that was easy and that was fun because I killed all 6 of them all by myself. And so I decided to check out this PvP thing. And until that point, I had 0 interest in PvP and AO. So the whole reason all those towers died of clan, it's Tiger Claw's fault.
I kind of want to remake my 170 enforcers that I used to have. That was doing a 1 HP setup with Bloodbat and a AI hammer.
I just kind of run in and Mongo everything. That's kind of just what I do on this.
Like you do.
Alright, you guys get to do all the damage. I take the hits.
I'm just killing the ads first.
I guess I'll go out of full def.
Only a 6K aim shot against Astro.
I'm over here like 6K. I only crit for 1700. But I crit a lot.
My crits do 2200.
Too bad they don't make a missile pistol for lower levels. That thing crits a lot.
I think my next project is going to be a 6-man multi-box of like a regular PVM box, you know, like not just 6 infos or something, but like an info doctor, Krat, keeper type thing of level 25s and see how far up the chain I can go as far as, you know, do subway, TTW, foremans.
Ooh.
That kind of thing. Just see how far up I can work my way. Yeah, COH, yeah.
Ran out of bad guys.
That's what I'm leveling right now on my boxes. I'm doing an enforcer, keeper, doctor, Krat, NG, and trader.
Yep.
They're all level 100 right now.
Yeah, mine's all. I have an actual like finished box at 220 as well, but honestly, I just don't really play it. It's not as fun anymore.
Yeah, I have 4 220 boxes.
I like calling with people.
And as a matter of fact,
try to make it.
I figured out it literally takes me to get a box of 10 people to level 220 with AI 30 and all research done. Takes me right about 14 days.
Oh, wow.
Damn. Yeah, no.
Which is why I have 37 220s.
Yeah.
The most I did was I had a 12-man box that I used to run. That was just it was 2 PVM boxes I just ran together.
Yeah.
That was fun. Go to Beast and just solo it over and over.
Yeah, Beast you can pretty much solo just with one box easily. So
you can literally solo Beast these days, but yeah.
Shade of Doom.
We were trying to figure out what's in my pocket. It was my keys. I don't know why I put my keys in my pocket or when.
That's one thing I've never done in AO is actually finish a shade.
Yeah.
Yeah, me neither.
Just doing.
I got my shade. I don't remember
if you the alphas. Oh my god.
Yeah, those are not fun. I think that's what my shade stopped on as well. The alphas. I don't remember though. He may have them done. I haven't played it in so long.
I have a couple done, but it's just like.
I might have to
I got
log
my
over and
shade up
check my
to
shade out.
180.
They're not fun to level by any means, in my opinion.
I've had a blast
Shades-
leveling it. I have not done anything out of the way.
I
It's
probably
just been a lot of fun.
I probably rolled and deleted a shade like 10 times until I finally got one to like 160. And at 160, it started to become absolutely fun because, like, stomping around Penumbra and nobody can hit you. That was just a blast.
Mhm. Yeah. The
But
top
up,
three are
up
all
until
finished.
that point, it just like, nah, what the fuck's this shit?
Yeah, my
Like,
dock
remember
is
back
done,
in
my air
Arcade
force
2?
done, my crat is done, but all the other ones, yeah, they all need. Oh, Gypsy PhD's done. My keeper's done. So
Remember back on
or one of
Arcade
the
2,
keepers.
when everyone used to switch to to Aatrox just to Mongo Rage for PvP?
Yeah.
And then about, a couple of months later, they hot fixed it.
Yep.
No, I'll do one for you. Mongo Rage shades that were running the Spear of Forbidden Ceremonies and the M150, and they were just one-shotting everybody.
You know what I don't miss? Low hit point NTs. Remember when those became the rage? Unkillable. At least one-on-one.
Oh, yeah, my shade's not terribly geared. He's not fully close enough, but I remember I actually logged off my shade because I put my jetpack on.
Hmm.
And when I did, it made me take off my aspect of paralyzing fear.
Right.
And twinking shades is not fun. So I just logged off and just haven't logged back on it since.
Especially Aatrox shades.
Yep, mine is
Oh,
Aatrox.
yeah. My 60 shade was Aatrox. And I had combined mercs on it. I wanted to try to. I know it was impossible. I was going to try to see about what I could do to get AI tank armor, but that's hard to do even on regular level 60s.
You talking about the perfected?
Yeah,
You talking about getting it on or making it?
as a level 60 shade,
Yeah.
both was hard.
Well, so the secret is you make it by maxing out the IP in it, stripping
Yeah.
IP, resetting it, and then putting it on.
Yeah, you use IP reset.
Yeah, I might have to do that and try to do a dual dippy 60 shade.
Yeah. I used to always try to think of the most absurd things to roll, and I would never actually roll it, but I would just be like, a 60 NR8 remod shade. Or not remod, 60, a 220 NR8 remod shade. The most useless thing I can think of that you could make.
Well, did you hear my story of like 170 Aatrox grenade engineer?
Oh yeah. Was it a red line?
No, right now I got the F7 one.
Oh yeah. I know the like early levels, the red line grenade launcher is a classic, man.
Well,
Yeah.
And even more so, even back in 2004, there were people not looting red lines when they dropped because they didn't know what the hell they were. And now it's like nobody seems to know what the hell they are.
Yeah, I actually have one still on. I leveled a second box for Sector 7, and I leveled it, just purely. I didn't do any power leveling. I just did purely just killing stuff.
Oh, I'm up to I'm up to
And that's what I started with, was a red line.
3 level 50 berets so far in my fruit box of agents I want to make. Mostly just
I
because
mean, if
berets
it's
look
food,
cool
you
when
might
they
as well
fire.
make it a 40-man box. I mean,
A 40-man box. Do you know how long it would take to farm 50 and 40 level 50 berets?
a couple days.
Couple days. Yeah. I need a morning, cold morning icebreaker. What's the name? What are those called? The level 50 icebreaker.
Yeah, cold morning. That's the max one. Yeah.
Still need one of those for the
I'm
level
surprised
1
those aren't on the
project.
GMI.
No icebreakers are on GMI. Well, they weren't last I checked. I don't know if I have a portable GMI on this character. I do not.
I'll have a character in ICC right now. I'm checking.
I got a buy order for one, I think, up.
Nope, no icebreakers at all. I know I have an icebreaker. It's not a cold morning. I don't think. I think it's like a 47.
I've got like a 46 or something, I think.
I'll let one of you guys tank it this time.
I'll take it.
So I can attack without being stunned the whole time.
Hold on. Oh, you're going to go piss him off, aren't you?
No.
I made him
I'm
angry.
just stealing from you.
What?
I stole him from you.
Haha.
Killed him really fast because you got your burst off, I got mine off, and he just kind of
I got a
flopped like a
kisser
fish.
off too, it looks like.
It's
And an
on
aim shot.
based off Sharp Logic, right? I'm just standing here looking cool. I mean, it probably helps. I need to redo my imps on this.
Let's see what you're working with.
Just about 100.
Oh, brother, the combined
Yeah.
mercenaries. You need Boot to the Dancing King. What's that helmet? The Third Eye of Darga, maybe. I think is
Daria,
what
yeah.
it's called. A
And some
mystical
hot,
full
hot,
shirt.
hot pants. Oh.
What's that?
I was just saying a mystical force shirt, if you can manage to get one.
That's a lot of dungeon farming.
It is, but totally worth it, and it's just such a sweet, sweet feeling.
What do you think, shield level wise or Ely?
I don't remember. I'd have to look at the levels where they drop.
Oh, sure. I did the 8K aim shot on a wind collar. I see how you are. The most I've done in TOTW is an 11K.
I'm about to check my the info I leveled with my Sector 7 set and see what level icebreaker that is, because now I'm curious. But it's on this account, sadly, so I'll be right back.
Ran out of bad guys again, Jenna.
What's that?
Ran out of bad guys again.
I know. He'll be back. I mean, we could always go down the side hallway, but
I don't think. What level are you? Yeah, you probably won't get any experience if we did that.
Oh, I lied. It wasn't even a 48. It's a level. Literally, it's just a level 40 icebreaker.
Ooh. Primed for a level 0.
oh, thank you, Jesse.
Let me see what one I have. I have icebreakers. I know I got level 40 on my level 10.
Yeah, I'm remaking my level 6 with the Nelibs. Just trying to see if I can get a Dantian belt on is my issue. Remaking it as a Froob instead of paid.
Right.
Let's say, was that the Froob one?
The one that I have, like you see soloing got and all that on my YouTube videos, or the one going to collector, that's obviously paid. It's hard to get kicked over walls at the collector if you're a Froob. It's not impossible, but it's hard.
How do you get there as a Froob? That's my question.
You really want to know?
Can you actually get there as a Froob?
Yep.
Oh. Is it using the I'm not gonna try to give out anything too much, a metaphysicist or an engineer?
It does involve an engineer.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
And it
Well, NPC
involves problematic statics that aren't listed as shadow elements.
I have a 45 icebreaker.
Thanks for looking. Yeah, I'm looking for a 50.
I'm gonna check this Enforcer that I really want to play and like gear out and stuff, but I don't want to play because he's clan and they can't swap a Omni for like 6,000 million bajillion days.
Unless you use a premium map, right?
Wait, is that a thing?
Yeah.
I thought you still had to wait.
No.
Not with a premium.
Premium, you have to get all your faction, but that's not hard.
No, I just buy the faction points as well.
Faction pack, yep.
Huh? Yeah, but you need a
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess that would it.
There's that one thing you can't do with the faction pack. What was it? The not the conservator.
You can do the Guardians, and then you can do the you can do the unredeemed or redeemed, and then you could do the Guardian ones where you have to farm the head. They have faction packs for the Guardians too, though.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about. It's like the conservators or something like that that you need to change. Basically, you just have to kill named.
Yeah, you have to have positive faction with them. You can't, if you're in the negative, you can't use the faction, the apps or whatever.
Right. Yeah, one of my level 30 keeper, way back in the day, I had a 790 nano resistance on my level 30, and that was before they made traders supermen, so I could actually like resist traders and fixers, and that level 30 was so fun because, like, you know, back then what was real popular was level 30 GA fixers, right? And you'd run up to them and they'd cast root on you. They'd run a like set amount, turn around and fire at you, expecting you to be rooted. But they would turn around to fire at me, and I would be in their face still. Plus, I'd hit my zap, which would push their GA into over-equipped status, and just smack. But part of how I did it was I had to wear Storm Carb. So I actually had to turn clan for like 4 days to get the Storm Carb on and then switch back. So I got to be a same-side ganker for like 4 days. Did I say that part out loud?
You said the
No,
G
you
word?
didn't.
Okay, good.
Yeah, back.
That's what Custer said, and look what happened to him. I'll be right back. Doorkeeper looked at me funny.
How'd you see him through both doors?
X-ray vision. False profession
And what,
Superman.
doesn't that mean that he was looking at the door and not you though?
Don't cloud the issue with facts.
Just like trying to, make logic,
Yeah. In this day and age?
What is that?
Most people these days don't even know what a logical fallacy is.
Oh man.
Composition.
I broke something. One of my maps or whatever is broken, so now every time I open my map I crash.
Oh, is that the Savix map you're using? There's an
Might be.
update to it that stops that from happening. Savic is one of the mods of my channel. So just look for the latest Savic map and replace it. And it should fix that issue.
That's a lot of work.
Right, kill him, Jenna. You got this. Agent Tank for the win. Get off her. Oh, I'm still stunned. Okay. Now I'm back. Nobody was close to you. You see that, Reverend?
I seen him. He just like zipped right up here. Take care of the light work.
I'm multitasking.
Blending.
I have my keeper running out to kill a couple of these super close Dynas for the icebreaker to see if I can get super lucky.
Cool. I got Azzy, don't worry, I can take them, no problem.
Yeah, I'm alt tabbing. I need to honestly
And actually, I don't know how many of you people know this, but the more people that attack Azzy, the higher his, like, it's either his inits go up or his ag goes up or whatever. But, like, I used to notice this. I used to farm way back in the day trying to get a brain to drop, right? Back when it, like, was impossible. And so I killed Azzy several times a day for several years. And
Oh, wow.
if I attacked him just myself, right, then my pets took almost no damage. Right, one person helps, and my pets would get down to about 80%. Right, 3 or 4 people attacking, it would get down to like 40%. So the more people that attack, the more Aster hit my pets or hit me, etc. So there's some mechanic that is related to Aster, but the more people who are attacking him, the higher his inits are, or I don't know how it works. But so it's easier, like if you're a tough guy, to like solo him alone than to have other people help you. A bunch of gimps trying to help.
Yeah.
Because all they're going to do is add damage to you, not Aster, in comparison. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So what you're saying is if he starts attacking you, hit him once and then just sit there and watch you die.
Yeah.
That's real nice.
So a lot
I don't know,
of
there's been a
people
25 agent that's been through here the past few days that's been soloing Azzy, just sitting there laughing at him, tanking him and everything, and I'm over here like, you're a 25 agent with newcomer armor on, wearing pistols, with a 180 MP pet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stacker.
Like, get out of here.
And they think they're being sly, too. Some of us know a bit about the game mechanics. Now, occasionally something will pop up that does surprise me, that somebody pulls off. Legitimately. It does happen.
I pulled something off, and then everybody started doing it.
Oh, yeah, yes.
I was one of the first infos to do a Sword of Curiosity on a 76.
Yeah.
My character's name, I don't know if you'll recognize it or not, but I think I was actually technically the second, but the first one's unconfirmed on how he did it, whether it was legit or not. Mine was all recorded.
Right.
But my name was Bean Dip.
Okay, yep.
The biggest glass cannon 76 ever made, I swear. This is several years, like 8 years ago or something, or more.
Yeah.
Before all the stacking and stuff really was actually a thing.
Well, actually, stacking was a thing way before all that.
Well, it was, but it wasn't
people knew it.
Public thing.
Yeah. No. Do you remember the old beer bottle stacking?
No, I didn't really get into any of that.
Okay, they fixed this one, so it's not giving away an exploit. But what you could do is, like you would drink a can of Tripalumbo in your backpack, right? And it would have that brown bar going, activity bar, right? So you could start the can going, pick the can up and move it to a different spot, and then put something like a cluster in that spot, like a strength cluster, right? And have yourself targeted. And it would activate that cluster on your character. So, like, you could just stack a cluster just by reusing the beer can over and over and over and pump up your strength.
Well, I don't know if I'm the first to discover it, but
else
I was
in the game.
Which Jenna's son can vouch for me on this one, but I was one of the first to discover if you had a bag open and you had anything that's usable in that bag, and you had something like a poly pillow in your inventory, if you right-click the poly pillow, put it in the backpack, take the thing out, and put it in that slot super fast, it would use it regardless of skill. And you could use that, and that's how people were killing GMs. They were using the
right.
There's an Alien Daily where you get this nuke thing that you one-shot a boss at the end, and it was letting you use it regardless of checks. So people were running around one-shotting towers and stuff using that exploit.
Right. Well,
literally, all it involved was a
that's
poly
effectively
pillow.
Exactly the same exploit. All right, because what you could do, you could also like in the Arete landing, you can get the charm thing to charm the guard, right? You could take that and then use the beer can trick and charm any mob. All right, so like I used to have like two guys who stood at Rome Blue Basic next to Blake for the Blake quest. Wiz Snipe and Mongo Bash were my two characters who were standing there. They're bank tunes, basically, that I had permanently on. And people would come and yell at me that I was standing on Blake because they couldn't see him because somebody had charmed him and dragged him off.
Remember when people would charm the unicorns?
Yeah, you could charm anything.
And bring in the...
Or you use the orbital strike thing, and as you was saying, one-hit strike a tower, or hit an orbital strike anywhere in the game.
This is one that was starting to crash. That's also how they were planning CTs in the middle of 4.
Yeah, I have actually photos of that.
Yeah. I actually found,
or planting
I may
control
have
towers
refound that
inside the grave.
exploit because the beer can one may have been fixed, but then I may have refound it with the poly pillows and stuff. It also worked with things like morphine memories and stuff.
Yeah,
that you could level up, and it would also work if you wanted to equip things. So if you were to quote unquote somehow get alphas on a level 1 character, you would be able to equip the alphas on that level 1 character using a poly pillow.
Right.
It's pretty nutty.
That's crazy.
It was all in fun. I'm just glad that they actually cared at that time to fix it. I wish they would do that now.
Right.
Well, back in Arcade too, a friend of mine had access to an account. He even let me log in to look at it. There's a level 20. This is back when you could make it to where people couldn't look at your your gear.
They couldn't inspect it.
Level 25 trader with over 200 imps in. It's like that.
Yeah.
Keeper looked at you funny this time. So don't blame me.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna lie. I did used to have a Froob level 10 in full alphas. Not even gonna try to hide it, but. And yes, I did say Froob.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Oh, I'm not in the team anymore. Oops.
Why did it make me target you?
I'm stealing all the kills, of course.
I tabbed, and next thing you know, I tabbed you.
Is anybody looting these for a brain? Because Jenna probably needs one of those.
I had a brain earlier.
Oh, so you already got the Skull of the Ancient?
Yeah.
Yeah, when my 41 was out here helping them earlier.
Yeah, that's
I just haven't left yet. Well, I left for a little while. I went to the store, cooked supper, and then logged back in.
You might want to invite me to the group, by the way. So I don't steal your kills. I left to swap characters.
There you are. Click on him, thank you. How come that didn't work, huh? Huh?
There he is.
Tom's the only one that I can't sneak nearby out of everything in TOTW. When I'm not next to him, he's okay. But when I'm right here, he's all.
I'm gonna say I think the skull is nowhere near the rarest item in here anymore. I think the eye is.
Yeah.
Actually, it's still KV, I think. Because I used to
So I got KV and 4 kills.
Yeah,
but then I got eye after 7 hours.
Yeah, I've had 5 days to get the eye before, so. But then I've had
Yeah,
like
stu-
10 days to get KV before.
yeah. I probably just got super lucky on KV,
Yeah.
or it just knew that I've been in this place
way
for 2 days straight.
the way it worked out, like GTA is like a 1 in 20 drop. I used to track all this stuff. The I was like a 1 in 10. And KV was like a 1 in 40.
No, it's also a rare one for me is the red and green.
Red
Oh,
ring.
the rings.
Yeah,
The alt
the one
nodal
with,
rings. Did you know that there are also alt platinum rings, etc.?
so does the platinum and the nodum set, or like can you share both?
Like if you want matter creation in time and space, you can get one in a nodum ring and one in a platinum ring.
Platinum ring.
Darn, GTA didn't drop.
Yeah, so you got the BMMM platinum ring. So Jenna knows.
I ain't got the red one yet. This poor little Cratch trying to level here now.
But no, the big old twinks are off killing everything. Big old meanies.
Oh, the other thing that's hard to drop, or I'm having trouble get to drop, is one of my books.
Remember
Which one
to
is
keep
it?
trying the
I
one
need
by...
chapter 3 for Tree of Enlightenment.
Oh, go by the Acolyte by Lean.
Let's go get that book.
Yeet.
Go get it.
Even though I'm Matrox and can't read, I need that book.
Hey, I'm Aatrox and I can read, okay? That's just a you problem.
Those are comic books. It's
Oh.
not the same.
Oh,
I can read the pictures.
So, Dark and I were over here trying to get GTA for my level 15 Elite Twink, and
What do you mean trying? Didn't we get it?
we did, but I came over here and killed it by myself one time with my MA, and it dropped first try. It took us like what 10 tries almost when we were farming it.
Yeah, do you know how many GTAs I've given away in my life?
You know how many I've
Uncountable.
deleted?
I've never deleted any.
But I've never had one where like if I go there one try, one kill, and it drops. So
Okay, so I'm gonna show my true colors here. I'll see somebody farming GTA. I'll go steal the kill. It'll drop, and I'll delete it right there in front of them.
Oh, that's good.
did I overpass you? Where you at?
No, I just killed it, and it didn't drop it. He's like, did I pass you? No, I just killed everything already.
Yeah, it's like I don't remember seeing.
I'm gonna bring some friends for you since you're bored. Yeah, a bunch of some friends.
Aw, nice of you.
You're not an eternal Sentinel no more.
Yeah.
Eternal is apparently a misnomer.
Wait a second. Are those fighting each other?
Not anymore.
For a second, like they were fighting each other.
It did. A cultist and an eternal. I was like, how come I'm not doing
all
no
the
ability?
bad guys again?
You should try killing the good guys. That's fun too.
I go get some more.
I was like, why is my ability not going off? Oh, I'm on the wrong hotbar.
I remember before Mitchy fixed the training in TOW when you could train Azzy to the front of the TOW.
Well, what you do is you
Oh, yeah.
train Azzy to the front door, and then you drop a couple of sandworms at the front door.
Too bad you can't charm Azzy.
So basically, people would like show up, go freak out, run inside TOTW to get away from the sandworm, just to come face to face with Astor. Yeah, they fixed it in the subway also, all but the spiders. The two giant spiders in subway, you can still drag those to the front door.
I wonder if they fixed being able to get to a REIT at 220 or not. I'm gonna try it real quick.
It will kick you out.
So I have a way actually to get there into a totally empty REIT.
A ghost
I still have
Yeah.
I still have access to a tune on the first Noob Island.
Yeah, me too. I have a froob on it.
Me too.
We need a paid engineer on a REIT so we can throw a party there.
Oh, I ain't worried about your enemy.
Because they never fixed.
Yeah, see, a lot of people don't realize a REIT is right behind ICC.
Yeah,
Yeah, it is.
And there's a big ghost zone behind it too.
Let's see if I can remember how to do it though. It's a special spot in a special area of the wall you have to finagle.
Guessing your book didn't drop?
No.
Which book are you looking for?
It's chapter 3, Tree of Enlightenment.
That's one Jesse had a bitch of a time with. I got it in Azzy's room.
It will drop in Azzy's room, but in my experience, it's the Acolyte by Lean that drops it most.
Yeah, because who is it? Universe is saying like a bunch of different ones like Amber, Dominic, Opet, and Verne.
Mm-hmm. Bethany, she drops it too.
It looks like that was actually fixed. Maybe.
Okay, baby. My poor puppy. She's dreaming.
It was a specific spot that you could stand and you could do /stuck and it would put you in it.
Right.
It was funny because people could even see you in there.
Do you remember the old way to get to the beast pad with just /stuck?
Yeah. There's still one that's active using /stuck. The one in Foreman's to get to the Tim room from the room where the glass is, where you can see him.
Yeah.
There's a place that you can sit there and do /stuck and put you right in his room.
Well, you remember the one people would do in S10 to get you to where the boss's pad are? Do a /stuck over there, and it would basically teleport you to it.
Man, he's getting messed up this time.
Yeah.
He just now got a stun off.
Set that X-Arch on fire.
Something bad. You like book 5 of Enlightenment? Not book 3.
He's angry.
Oh, sure. Pick on me.
He likes me more. And then he realized I have 9k health and Bio Cocoon running currently.
I don't know why he wouldn't attack me. I had his evasive stance up too. You know, you don't see a whole lot of 60 NPs either running around.
60 what?
Nanotechs.
Oh, yeah.
Because they're so squishy. When you bring me any 60 NT twink in, I will drop it in 2 seconds.
Alpha.
Now 76 becomes a whole new ballgame because you can get NS2 at 76.
Yep.
I have a 76. It's just a Kite Hill nuker, but I twinked the NS2 into it as well, so that whenever the tank dies, which has happened in the past,
Yep.
I can
And they all
jump down
decide to come visit.
NS2 and continue to nuke myself and kill the pack before. Kind of save it and not let everybody come up there and die.
Back in Arcade 2 and charm a heckler or a horror and just park it up there and log off when people are AFK.
I did not like 7K hit that faithful that the crat was going to attack. That was not me.
I mean, if your bullet hit before his bullet, fair game.
Well, I did see the crat, but you know.
You're almost the right height.
Nuh-uh.
I bet you're going to be right here.
Nope. You look on
Right,
stream,
how far off was
but
I?
you know.
Oh, yeah.
But see, that's
Had it covered. Puny 8 drops right here. You remember when you used to be able to get so big on an enforcer, you broke the scaling
Yes.
and it made you real small? You break the size barrier or whatever. Hence why they got rid of the bracer of growing and shrinking flesh.
Yeah. And they also got rid of other
But
things like the bracers of pacifism and
yeah,
so
I
many
actually
cool
know
items.
an exploit that still works to this day that makes anybody so small that they're smaller than the pixels in your name above your head.
Pretty tiny.
Anybody can do it. Doesn't have to be an agent. Still works to this day. You can't move fast, but it works. At least I think it does. I'm gonna try it. Oh, guys, I'm gonna exploit live on stream. Well, not on that character. It can't be inside.
there's only, me, you, and 11 other people watching.
15, 16 other people. There are 12 watching on Twitch and 4 on YouTube.
Well, I'm 1 on Twitch and 1 on YouTube. I'm trying to help you grow, bro.
Oh, and actually one of them on Twitch is actually me.
See. So 10 on Twitch and 3 on YouTube. Remember back when soldiers would hot swap weapons?
They can still hot swap weapons.
Like
This
in
is not
PvP
that
and stuff like
wise
that?
anymore.
Brett, what was it? There was a range energy weapon they would use.
Yeah, the it's like brown and red. They use different aim
Yeah.
shot. The supernova.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
supernova.
Wow, why do I remember this? Maybe that's why my brain is so rotted, because I remember this stuff.
Just imagine all you've forgotten in this game. Well, and actually, people, it's like 8 p.m. here. So I got to start my next stream for my TikTok language stuff at like 11. So I'm going to go eat and take a break.
You got a
Yeah.
good point, because it's 10 o'clock here, so.
Yeah, 11 o'clock here.
You're in the future?
I'm the future. But
Yeah,
What
it's 10 o'clock
are
here.
the winning lottery numbers?
I told you that years ago. And that'd be nice.
Where are you from, Beth?
Huh?
It's,
You what?
I was asking where he was from. He said he's same time.
Central,
Yeah, same.
Arkansas.
I am actually a time traveler, though.
I'm in Texas.
Almost every time I'd come back from Asia, I'd arrive in San Francisco an hour before I left.
Ooh.
I do not have a divine teardrop from the 300. Sorry.
I
All right,
probably do.
lady and gentlemen, nice talking to you all. Catch you guys next time.
Nighty night.
All right, guys, I'm going to go to. I'll just drop this agent
Sounds
here.
good.
Thanks all for coming by. It's been fun.
Fun.
I should be streaming again tomorrow unless something gets in the way. Have a good
If
one.
I'm not busy,
And if you
I'll hop
already have
in.
a good one, find a longer one.